Hi guys, this is Yvonne Rivas with Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your Libra September 2022 tarot reading with myself. And we are using the Influence of the Angels Tarot by Jody Bojinski-Barbesi. So I hope you guys enjoy the images and the messages just as much as I hope I will. So we're just going to go ahead and shuffle a few more times before we pick out the cards for your tarot reading. So Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Libra for the month of September 2022? Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Libra for the month of September 2022? Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Libra for the month of September 2022? Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Libra for the month of September 2022? All righty. That's kind of loud, right? Okay, so let's see what we have for you. Justice reversed. 8 of Wands reversed. 10 of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands. King of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. 10 of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands. And Ace of Swords. Let's see what we have in the bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords reversed. Stubbornness. Libra. This is about stubbornness that leads to injustices, that leads to imbalances, that leads to even breakups in friendships, breakups in relationships, separations. Did somebody leave you because you were being stubborn, or did you leave someone behind because they weren't changing or they weren't being fair? Someone was being stubborn, someone was being cold. But whoever this is, with this card being right here, although you are represented as you are Justice in the major arcana, I get the feeling that this is the person who is doing the wrongdoing here, whether that's you, whether the other person is doing the wrongdoing. I kind of see this as whomever is the person that is doing the wrongdoing, this is the person who will continue to be a piece of shit. And the challenge here for that person or for you is to not be in communication with this person anymore. Maybe you've come to the realization that this person was just not good for you, Libra, and you left. And now this person has to sit with that, the fact that they made their bed with that. Or, or maybe you were unfair to somebody. And now you have to just come to the realization that you've made your bed with it. Yeah, the reason why this is all happening, a divorce, I'm seeing the card that's representing the other person is a 10 of Wands in reverse. So that usually represents to me somebody who dumps somebody else. So they are having this card. For a lot of you, this is someone who left you. But point is, this was an argument. Someone was being stubborn, or someone just wasn't changing their ways, and their ways were very toxic. This person could have been very secretive as well. And mind you, this could be someone from the distant past. And the cards are just basically just telling you that now they've come to the realization that you're not coming back and that they've made their bed with it. And now they have to, their challenge now is, coming to that idea that, it's done. Or maybe you come to that realization. Maybe you haven't talked to someone, whether it was whether someone from the distant past or someone who is from the recent past, and coming to that realization that, we've made our bed with that, and because from what I'm seeing is stubbornness, not changing. Someone here being secretive, stubborn, lacking empathy, lacking compassion. And someone here feeling like things are unfair, or a Libra here feeling like things are unfair. And we're in this situation because of a breakup or an ending. Someone here was dumped. Someone here wanted to get rid of a burden. And past and passing, Knight of Cups reverse, someone just said, fuck this. Someone got bored, actually, too. Somebody here got bored. And as a matter of fact, I do see an opportunity for something new coming in. And it does have the potential for it to turn from something casual to something serious. But it really just depends on how you handle your situation, and it depends on everyone here. But I do see something new potentially coming in for a lot of you. I don't see it coming in for September, but the cards are wanting to let you guys know that nonetheless, regardless of the fact that whether someone left you behind because they found you burdening in some way, or you left someone behind because they found you burdening, and whether that's fair or not, someone here was just being very cold, stubborn, nonetheless, secretive, and lacking compassion and empathy. Hopes and fears. We do have right here Knight of Swords as hopes and fears. I see this as a hope. And I see that someone here is still hoping that someone just loses their patience and just says something, hey, how are you? Focus on your finances. Libra, I do see this is going to be a good time for you to focus on your finances and a good time for you to save. But I do think that towards the end of the month, I think you will come to that exception that things are just over, things are done. But I feel like point blank period this month, then again, I mean, maybe this could be a thing where a lot of you guys are having birthdays in September. Maybe you guys were waiting for someone to say something for your birthday, and maybe you didn't hear anything, and that's just a sign for you, like, okay, this is done. And then that's a sign for you to like maybe give a green light to somebody else. Or you guys just keep your options open and then boom, find somebody else that with whom you will have the potential of having a relationship that turns from something casual to something serious. But again, it has the potential to. But I feel like towards the end of the month, I think that a lot of you will come to that exception that it's time to move on, it's time to move forward. But I feel like for a lot of you, I see that this is going to be a time where I see a lot of time saving. And honestly, for those who are wondering about somebody else who left you behind, they got bored or they found this quite burdening in some way. So, yeah, whatever that's supposed to mean, that's going to resonate for you guys. Let me know in the comments. But now this is the time for me to answer one free question for the audience right here. I know I have a few people right here, and I am multi-streaming. Here live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. So whoever is the first person that sends a comment right here, I know on Facebook I have to log in and see if there's someone who has sent a comment, but let's see if there's anybody who would want to see or want to ask a question. So let me see. Hi, Caribbean Queen. Did you want to ask a question today? My birthday is September 20th. Can I get a reading? Yes, of course. Yes, you can totally get a reading. What is your question and what is your name? I'm a Virgo and my partner is a Sagittarius. Do these two signs go together, Jody? Well, Jody, I need your partner's name. I know he's a Sagittarius, so that's okay. Jody, can you give me this person's name? So Jody Virgo and your partner's a Sag. So yeah, whenever you're ready, give me this person's name and we'll start. Damien. Okay. Virgo and Sagittarius. Let's see if you guys are compatible. I'm going to just rephrase your question. I'm going to ask if you're wasting your time. How about that? Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, King of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands. And let's see what we have in the bottom of the deck. We have Temperance. So let's see what we have for you. Look, if you want me to be honest, someone here is going to leave someone behind, whether it's going to be you leaving him behind or it's going to be him leaving you behind. So, and I feel like the cards are saying that the way you'll know, have him chase you a little bit. And you'll see certain ways, certain patterns, certain things about him. It is telling me here, if you do decide to leave, the next person is going to be about the same. He might be a fire sign too. He might not know what you want, and it might be something romantic as well. But I feel like it won't go farther than the honeymoon phase. It is telling me here that this is going to be a burden. It is telling me right here, if he does leave you behind, I do see that there will be a reunion. So I do see that there is something where he might leave or you might leave, but then I see a reunion. And I feel like this is a burden for you. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of moments where you're going to feel like you've lost the love for him, or that this relationship has lost its luster. And there are going to be times where you're going to be thinking that you're dissatisfied or that you're bored. So this is going to be quite a journey. This is going to be a relationship where you're going to be falling back in love with him over and over again. This is going to be a relationship where you're going to be falling out of love over and over again as well. I see frustrations. I see a break as well, and a reunion. It's really telling me right here, as far as the high priestess is really just telling me, as far as for you, only you will know if that is worth it. But it is telling me right here, it will be a burden, but it's not in reverse. You know, but it is telling me right here, it is a burden. It is telling me right here, you know, maybe what you need to do is focus on yourself and your healing. And I feel like that's what's going to help you through this process and through this relationship. And this will all fall together when it needs to. Meanwhile, you can focus on you and your healing, because they are telling me right here that you need to do some healing. You need to address some things that you need to heal about yourself. Okay? And they're telling me use that as your focus. And I feel like that's what's going to make you stronger with this situation. Because I feel like because of your traumas and your personal stuff, you're going to easily give this up. I mean, if you want to, go for it. Give it up. Find something else. But I do see the next guy, he's not going to know what he wants. And it's not going to go further than the honeymoon stage. Yeah, there's more fish to fry, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Like I said, I do see that it's going to be a burden, but they're not really telling me to leave him per se. They're just telling me it's going to be a burden, because I see this little angel peeking out right here with the 10 of Wands. I kind of see that as like, as long as you have spirit with you, as long as you have your deities with you, you're meditating, you're using your crystals. I got my little selenite crystal right here, my little selenite heart. You have your crystals with you, you meditate, you do what you need to do, you focus on your healing, you will be fine. And that is what's going to make you stronger. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Caribbean Queen. Thank you so much for asking. Now, I'm only going to answer one free question for this video. I'm going to end this right here, but I am going to do another video. I couldn't do all three of the air signs yesterday, so I apologize. I was running out of time, so I couldn't really do it. But I am going to do Gemini right after this. So if you guys are going to join me for Gemini's reading, I will be going there, and then you guys can see if you guys can be chosen for the free question, okay? Um, Depending on the time, I might try to finish them all today because I am planning to do a live stream with another YouTube tarot reader. Actually, he's a TikTok tarot reader. So we're going to be live multi-streaming on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, all of them, not only on my accounts, but his accounts as well. And yeah, so that's going to be fun. That's going to be cool, I think. And yeah, so I'm going to try to get them all done today because I want to have all of my energy for tomorrow. We're going to do a live stream and we're going to do paid readings. We're probably going to charge a little bit more since it's two of us per question, but we're going to do that. You, for some of you who have been following me for a while, you guys will probably remember him, but I'll keep that as a surprise. And also, I don't want to say much about it because he is getting a little bit of flu-like symptoms. So he said this morning, and he's not so sure if he's going to make it. That's why I haven't said anything. But nonetheless, I am doing Gemini right now. And if I still feel good, if I still feel up for it, I mean, I was working all day, so I'm a little tired. But if I still feel up for it and it's before 10 o'clock, because I'm kind of doing a thing where 10 o'clock I stop everything and I go home and I just like shut down for the next day. So I'm kind of trying to keep that routine. So if we can get them all done before 10, then I'll do them. But for sure, I'm going to end this now. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, you can go to my website at mermaidoracle.com. Or if you want to support me, but you guys are not really necessarily interested in a tarot reading with myself, you can check out my sterling silver jewelry, like what I'm wearing right now, on my website. And you can support me that way. You can check out my metaphysical jewelry, you can check out my metaphysical candles, and so much more. Okay, I'll see you guys later.